Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. I'm very happy to welcome you to this year's Ring the Bell for Gender Equality ceremony. We, together with 110 stock exchanges around the world, celebrate this event today on the occasion of International Women's Day 2022. We do that in recognition of the need to foster gender equality at home, in the workplace, and in society in general. My name is Heike Eckert. I'm responsible for human resources and compliance on the executive board of Deutsche Börse. I am also the labor director of our company. As such, fostering gender equality is part of my daily job. But apart from that, it is also a great personal concern of mine. I have made it my personal mission to work towards erasing barriers and making opportunities available to all who deserve them, unrelated to gender and other dimensions of diversity. A diversity that is key to a sustainable development of our world. The Ring the Bell for Gender Equality initiative around the world traditionally marks the importance of this matter, in particular with regards to the financial industry and the corporate sector. Today, however, the ceremonies around the world are overshadowed by the events unfolding in Ukraine. But the unspeakable crime committed there, especially at the expense of the innocent, is a reminder, although a very painful one, that mutual support and equality are vital to build a sustainable future. It is our task to make sure that the world we are building today is one that is welcoming and holds opportunities for growth for everyone. A world that provides future generations with an environment in which they can thrive and continue to create value. Therefore, our theme for today is Future Growth, Growing Future. As this theme suggests, we cannot build a sustainable future without giving voice to the younger generations. It is mainly their future we are working towards. Eventually, they will take over the baton. It is them who drive growth and sustainability further. So, to see the big picture, we must listen to their voices and their view of things. Not only related to gender equalities that still exist, but today, diversity has become a complex phenomenon of intersecting dimensions. Therefore, I'm particularly happy to welcome Elina Jordan, a student of Heinrich von Kleist School in Eschborn, here on site. I believe it is very important for us to hear the voice of the younger generation. We need to learn more about their views and perceptions in order to build a future that is welcoming and holds equal opportunities for all. Elina will take the stage and share her perspective on our society. Most importantly, she will share her wishes for our joint future. Before she comes on stage, I look forward to a video message of Bettina Stark-Watzinger, the German Ministry for Education and Science. She will share her views on the role of education for a sustainable future. Following her contribution, I am happy to welcome Corinna Witzel, member of the board of UN Women in Germany. I am looking forward to learning more about Elina's vision as the last point of our agenda today. Finally, most importantly, we will ring the opening bell. Not only to draw attention to gender equality matters, but to signal that we all share responsibility for tomorrow. A tomorrow that entails growth in all possible aspects and holds opportunities for us and future generations alike. Without further ado, the virtual stage is yours, Bettina Stark-Watzinger.
Ladies and gentlemen, we celebrate this year's International Women's Day at a very special time indeed. It is a time with a war going on at our doorstep, a time when we need to defend our freedom and our democracy. Diversity is part and parcel of democracy. And democracy means that we must dare to fight for it. Marie Curie is reported to have said that it is important to make a dream of life and of a dream reality. And that is exactly what Marie Curie did. She wanted to become a physicist at a time when women were uncommon at universities. Science was a male domain. Marie Curie went her own way and was successful. She was awarded the Nobel Prize for Physics and later for chemistry as the first woman ever. Her courage and perseverance make her a model for many girls and women even today. Access to education, research, and science for everyone is taken for granted in the free Western world today. Indeed, we have made good progress in ensuring gender equality, but we mustn't rest on our laurels. We must do even better. We see the numbers, the figures. It's a shame that there are so few women in leadership positions in many places. You know about the debate on the typical first names on German executive boards. Meanwhile, they do include a few female names, but their overall number is still much too low. It is still not a given that people with disabilities in Germany have equal access to education and pursue a career like others do. Discrimination against people with a migrant background is still evident in the training and labor markets. This needs to change. It is a task for all of us. I will readily take on this challenge as a federal minister. The new federal government wants to achieve real progress. We want to be bold. We will work to provide excellent education opportunities and equal access to careers. No matter where you come from, in whom you believe, whom we love, and what we are told about our abilities. We owe this to every individual and also to our community and our country. We must exploit our skills potential, whether male, female, or other, traditionally married or queer, disabled, of foreign origin or different mother tongue. Diversity is not an end in itself. It is an opportunity, an advantage, a treasure. Now, what are we planning to do? Here are just a few catchwords. I want to launch a program for a better educational start in life to support schools where they face the greatest challenges. I want to work with the Länder to expand all-day schooling so that more time will be available for individual support and to give mothers a real chance to pursue a professional career. Finally, I want to achieve further progress in digital transformation and exploit its potential in education. Ladies and gentlemen, let us venture ahead, boldly pursuing our aims. Let us work together to make dreams come true, our dreams and those of future generations.
Ladies and gentlemen, we all are following the news these days. We all are seeing images which we thought that never would be possible again in Europe. These images have nothing to do with the love of freedom and the sense of justice of our European society. The sense of justice is an essential dimension of humanity. From UN Women's perspective, gender equality should be part of everyone's sense of justice. Climate justice, environmental and socially sustainability are strong parts of them. Gender equality is still one of the great challenges in our time, and also the climate change. Around the world, climate change is hitting women and girls particularly hard. They make up the majority of the world's poorest and disadvantages in many areas of society. In natural disasters, women and children are 40 times more likely to die than men. After disease and in crisis, gender-based violence increases significantly. 80% of the 21.5 billion people fleeing natural disasters are women. They are at particularly high risk of violence and exploitations. Women and girls are active in climate movements and climate protection worldwide. I refer to Fridays for Future, among others. Young women, young people, they are driving force and successful in this point. UN Women works worldwide to ensure that women participate in all decision-making processes, including the area of climate policy. UN Women provides women and girls with the basic necessities after natural disasters. We offer them safe shelters and help them out of the crisis with loans and trainings. Especially in these times, we stand by those affected with help and support. Dear actors, today we are ringing the stock exchange bell for gender equality. My wish is that today, more than ever, the spirit of courage and hope for all people will resonate in the stock exchange bell. But now I'm very happy to hand over to Elina and to listen to her perspective and her view.
Hallo, mein Name ist Elina Jordan, ich bin Schülerin an der Heinrich-von-Kleist-Schule und in Eschborn und aktuell mache ich mein Schülerpraktikum bei der Deutschen Börse. Ich freue mich sehr, dass ich heute hier sein kann und auch, dass ich meine Gedanken zum Thema Chancengleichheit einmal mit Ihnen teilen kann. Wir alle haben nur ein Leben und daher finde ich, sollte man die Möglichkeit haben, über alle Optionen frei nachzudenken zu dürfen. Egal, ob man ein Mädchen oder ein Junge ist. Auch egal, ob man aus Deutschland kommt oder woanders her oder aus welcher Familie. Wenn man etwas gut kann oder lernen möchte, sollte man die Chance haben, den Beitrag zu leisten, den man leisten kann. Alles andere wäre eine Verschwendung. Gleiche Chancen heißt für mich, dass wir alles dafür tun müssen, um Klischees abzuschaffen. In Zukunft, zum Beispiel wenn ich einmal Kinder haben sollte, soll niemand mehr darüber nachdenken, warum ein Junge rosane Klamotten trägt und ein Mädchen blaue. Es sollte völlig egal sein. Das Gleiche gilt auch für die Berufswahl. Ich wünsche mir später in einem Beruf zu arbeiten, in dem ich viel reisen kann. Was für ein Beruf das ist, weiß ich aber noch nicht. Aber ich möchte viele verschiedene Menschen und Kulturen kennenlernen und mit vielen Menschen zusammenarbeiten, egal woher sie kommen. Ich möchte meinen Beitrag für eine schönere Zukunft leisten. Wenn ich etwas gut mache, dann wünsche ich mir Anerkennung, aber nicht für eine besondere Leistung, obwohl ich ein Mädchen bin. Ich möchte auch nicht in Männerberufe hineinschnuppern, um zu sehen, ob das etwas für mich ist. Denn so etwas wie Männer- und Frauenberufe gibt es für mich nicht. Wie viele andere in meiner Altersgruppe wünsche ich mir später einen Job zu finden, der mich erfüllt. Wenn es um unsere gemeinsame Zukunft geht, sind wir alle Menschen mit unterschiedlichen Stärken und Schwächen. Wir haben unterschiedliche Interessen. Manche teilen sich diese auch. Viele machen sich auch Sorgen über dieselben Probleme. Wir alle denken zum Beispiel gerade gemeinsam an die Menschen in der Ukraine. Ich finde es sehr toll, dass wir heute gemeinsam darüber nachdenken, wie unsere Zukunft aussehen soll. Vielleicht müssen wir uns ja irgendwann keine Gedanken mehr machen, wie man Mädchen und Jungs die gleichen Chancen bieten kann. Am Ende soll sich jeder respektiert fühlen. Ich denke, ein Trick dafür ist auch, sich in andere hineinzuversetzen. Ich freue mich, heute hier zusammen mit den anderen die Glocke symbolisch zu läuten. Dafür, dass es hoffentlich bald am wichtigsten ist, was jemand kann oder lernen möchte und nicht, wo diese Person herkommt, wie viel Geld sie hat und ob sie ein Mädchen oder ein Junge, eine Frau oder ein Mann ist. Vielen Dank.